stop saying Niama Dastani. That's all we hear. Stiga be Niama Dastani. Shtastani. I'm Emma, and back in the UK I was a police officer. Prior to that I was a sister on medical admissions units.
I'm Antъни. I'm from a farming family in England, but latterly I was a commercial diver, and I worked for 24 years as a commercial diver all over the world.
So we came here because we both had quite stressful careers, and the plan was to live a calm, peaceful, relaxing life, grow my own vegetables, and enjoy the climate and culture of Bulgaria. Antъни lived here prior to...
I used to live over towards Venezia Voda, and I've lived here on and off since 2004. One reason or another we ended up in this area and liked what we saw. Well, if you turn your camera around, you'll see the view that we've got from the house. We like the peaceful, the quiet, the space that we can have here, and we love it here, don't we?
Yeah, apart from the obvious, which the climate's a lot better here. It does actually feel home from home in a strange way. The first time I came to Bulgaria, I just fell in love with the culture and the calm way of life here.
I think for me in particular, it's the space, especially up here, that is available, and the potential of this country I think is great.
One of the biggest things is, for me, aside from the dogs, is rubbish. You know, it's such a beautiful country, and yet the lack of respect, throwing rubbish, that's a big thing for me. In our village there's rubbish everywhere, you know. I think that's one thing I would change. But also people's mentality to be more positive, you know, look around, see what's here, see the potential, and
respect what's available here is incredible. And if people appreciate that more and respect it more, I think that it would create a more positive attitude.
So we are an NGO, and our aim is to neuter as many street dogs and owned dogs in the area, and that is to prevent unwanted puppies and abandoned dogs. The second aim of what we do is to rescue dogs that are sick, injured or neglected, and try and get them into homes where they're valued members of the family and they're looked after and cared for. Our main focus as well is to lead by example. So if we show that things can be done differently by having dogs neutered, taking more care of dogs, then I think the whole mentality towards dogs will change, and it is changing. More and more people are going to the vets and getting the dogs neutered. They're realising the importance of it. It's a fairly new thing here. We lived through it in the UK, where it's probably the last 20 years in the UK that things have changed. Our aim as well is to go around the villages, speak to locals, you know, put posters up in the mayor's offices, in the shops, and try and get more and more people engaged to neutering the dogs.
Quite a lot of people are scared of the dogs on the streets, but the dogs on the streets come from unneutered animals, and it could all be prevented. And as it is now, we've neutered about, I can't tell you exactly, but roughly 530 dogs, male and female, in this area, all from the Дряновци region, and we've rehomed approximately 237 dogs. The majority have gone to England. We've rehomed in Bulgaria, we've rehomed in Germany, Switzerland, and
one doggy went to the USA.
Holland.
Yeah.
Holland as well, and Belgium.
Yeah, and Belgium. Funding Street Hearts, initially it came out of our own pockets. So when we started 2 years ago, we had a small amount of money of our own. We were given money by a foundation in Velika Turnavo for neutering, and we had a budget from the municipality. From that, I've expanded, so every month I do a newsletter and people donate a little bit of money for that, and I tell them sort of inside information about street hearts. That goes towards neutering. We get donations monthly from lovely people all over the world, ex-colleagues of mine. We've got a lady that regularly donates from America, Australia. You know, people are really generous because they see the work that we do. You know, we try to be open and transparent, so we use social media a lot. You know,
the majority of our funding, well, it's all donations, but the absolute majority of our funding is from outside Bulgaria. There is a lot of people in Bulgaria, expats, things that do community. They do things in their bars, in their villages, and that helps an awful lot. There's some local businesses that help, mostly run by foreign people, and you know, everything helps. The biggest financial boost we've had so far was from Kate Lamb's bike ride last year.
Last year we spent 38,000 leather, and that came from, you know, the bike ride and other fundraisers that we did. My plan for the future is we're making a new website at the moment, and is to get company sponsorships, hopefully in Дряновци. That would be really good to get, you know, again, to engage more and put back more into the community. That would be my dream.
It would be nice to see more corporate local support.
Yeah. Well, we've got works that we need to do. Unfortunately, because it's been such a wet, muddy winter, we've not been able to do the work that we wanted, but we are going to be making more areas for dogs, like puppy pens and specialist areas. We're also in the final stages of becoming a pet hotel, so that we are fully licensed premises for dogs, and people can bring their dogs here if they go on holiday, and again, as part of the non-profit organisation, that money will go back into the street. Once these works are done, we are hoping to have an open day here, because, you know, we want more people to come. We want especially children, teenagers to come, because they're the future, and to see what we're doing, have fun days. So, you know, Tipsy's a good dog, she knows some tricks, so we can show her some potentials of street dogs. I think I'd like to engage more with people, you know, about what they think we could do better. I know a lot of the majority of people say they don't want dogs on the streets, but we need to be more constructive about how we're going to tackle this, you know, because we can't do everything, so we need to together tackle how we're going to cut the problems with dogs on the streets. She was found on the tip going down into Дряновци, that's closed now. We'd gone up there on, late one evening just to take some rubbish. It was November, it was cold, it was raining, it was just horrible. Put our things on the tip and I could hear this rustling in the bushes, and I was like, I think there's a dog. So I looked and I could see this thing crawling on her stomach, and I thought, oh no, she's injured, you know, there's something really wrong with her. She crawled to my feet, and I couldn't see because it was pitch black, but I put some food down for her because we always have food in the car. She licked my hand and then ate the food, so we brought her home, and she was filthy. She was black with oil from being on the tip. She was really thin, she had no hair on her tail. The next morning in daylight we looked at her and I was like, that is the ugliest dog I've ever seen. But now I mean, you can see she's just wonderful, and she, you know, she comes horse riding with me. She's obviously really loving, and she was abandoned on the tip, you know, and
somebody threw her away,
and look at her, you know, she's the first dog that we rescued in Дряновци, and you know, for that she's very special. But all of the dogs that we've captured and neutered and rehomed, they all have made wonderful pets. They live with children, you know, we have some puppies that are with like children who are 1 year old, you know, and they don't show any aggression. They're really intelligent, trainable dogs, and that's what I want to get across to people, that these dogs can become family pets.
They're not rubbish. They're not rubbish. They're really smart, intelligent animals, and all they need is some love and some compassion, and look what happens.
And a bit of training.
And some training, which this one doesn't have much of.
stop saying няма да стане. That's all we hear. Стига бе, няма да стане. Ще стане.
These things
ще стане.
will work.
If we don't try, we'll never know. Just try, be positive. Look around at how beautiful Дряновци is. I hope, you know, that people take more pride, be more positive, because Bulgaria has got so much going for it. I know life's difficult, for some people. I understand that, but it's the same all over the world.
Make things different.
Yeah, make
Do
things
something
happen.
different.
Be positive. Bulgaria has improved and moved forward so much in the 5 years that I've been here, and in the 10 years that I've been visiting Bulgaria. And
everybody relies on the people that are in authority, but it's not always down to the person that's in authority, it's down to the individuals as well to help. Everybody needs to help and make things different, make things better.